操，你来干啥？真烦人！你这是哪个号啊？你也闲的不上班啊？下班你2点钟下班，这么爽？我踢小会儿，踢2场就有事了，踢3场吧。不知道华人应该是咱群里的一个吧 ，Whisper 什么的 ，Whisper 还是 Whisper 也不知道。对，是中文，是华人，应该是咱那个菜逼群的。我可以打3前锋啊，好不容易这么好，打3前锋，好不容易前锋状态好。先打个这样，这样打个3前锋。我靠，这，哎呀，东北来太烦了。好吧。什么路见不平拔河山？没注意，看上一句看。不卡吧？我现在用的没放那什么 VPN， 不放 VPN 特别服务器特别恶心。很直接，小伙子打得很直接呀。完了，感觉完了。我靠，我传的不是他，我没人传球压根儿。奇怪。我操，这个有个问题是方向性的事儿，方向。哇，他怎么上来的？哎呀，不能，过去了，哇，能过也是厉害。哇，乱，不能乱。哇，这个传球你看力量好奇怪，是 Y 是 Y 还是啥？反正就是挺奇怪的。哇，哇。我别整多余动作，我就他妈摁了一下子，啥都没摁着，其实一下都没摁。多余动作太多了。哇，可以。 哎呦我的妈呀！哇，真没，我不是这意思，传这么狠。哎，不对，不这么的。
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, well played. Well sorted out. Mahrez. That looks a good ball through. He is through here.
That's
just playing it safe and simple. Arsenal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, of any type.
跟不上啊，这速度。
For a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
有道理，太有道理。哎呀，不会打边路主要是。等会儿我看看，把那什么调一下。边路不会打，你看都是中路的人。你说把这个调到边上。哎呀，我特讨厌打边路。你说的对，打边路是对的。这球太远了吧？试试吧。哎，我操！对呀，怎么扭啊？弄错了。
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible. That's a sharp pass. Seedorf towering forward here. And here's Batistuta. Now it's Mahrez. Mahrez. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is... Oh, what a mistake! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
我不是给他的，我那球，我那球给的是马克雷斯，结果为什么给卢卡库那边了？
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
And
now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Mahrez. That is good strength. He's under a lot of pressure there. He's had it taken off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, it's Dembele. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Calmly anticipates. De Paul. Lukaku. Witsel. Passes short and sharp. Ah, that's a fine interception. Oh, sweet feet. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And there is the half-time whistle. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancel each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. And intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
Here we go again then. Arsenal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, well measured. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack. Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
我
Batistuta gets into a good position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Akanji defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
哦
Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. And that interception was most necessary.
嗯
He read that really well and stopped it.
Getting too much time on the
Wow.
ball here, that is good pressing.
Arsenal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
嚯
That looks a cracking ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to
One.
capitalise on now.
Now that's well seen too. Lukaku looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And this is Lukaku.
嚯
The attendance for this
Dembele.
match was 62,000.
Great
vision.
Wow.
That's a shade optimistic. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's had it nicked away. Very little to report from an attacking perspective.
Wow.
Jim, it's a
哎，我换人了。
Yes,
哎呀，我
nil-nil.
它主要是这个切换很麻烦，我已经全是
Shot-shy nature of this
手动切
contest,
换了，
but
但是还
I'm
是
not
很
giving
大
up
问题。
on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
passes coming off in quick succession here. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Lucas Moura. Played out wide. Lucas Moura. Tries a measured ball. Batistuta. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Mahrez. Now the ball in. And it's hoisted clear.
哇
Cruyff.
哇塞，
So what can they make of
哇
this?
还他妈那啥，
Well,
还
Jamie
有
gets the job done.
还那个掉帧，刚才那掉帧很麻烦。啊，换个人，我这么打，这样换。转身切过不去，不是说不想转身切，他这个一停球以后，人就有点失控。稍等，我换个那什么，换俩前锋，换个哎他这样行，好点。然后换了这个，能好一点。这个后卫他们太硬了，后卫打太细了，等会儿。开放一点，开放一点。好，哦，是咱群里的啊 ，Whisper， 是群的，我刚看群。哎呦我的妈！哎呀妈！哎呀妈！哎，
Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game.
Number 30, Jonathan Davis.
Just about up to 75 minutes.
Isak. Number 4.
Oh, that's a key
停一下
interception.
很那啥。
Substitution in progress.
哇
Can he
哇
get it through?
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
过去，过去，我这不行，
Be a
这
chance.
不行啊！这家伙，
Danger averted for now.
哇！
Witsel.
我靠，大哥，给点那啥。
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
哇！我去，哇
Witsel.
哇！
Good take, and is he in?
我他妈不是这边，哎，我操，我不是给左边，我给的是右边，但是不知道为什么往左边传。等会儿，等着后卫没体力了，我再干。这样不好，拿下他。哇！
steps in, and that's the end of that.
我哈，他这，你看我他妈这叫，
Looking for a runner. Gehi
哎
promptly
呀，
onto that, and that is that.
动不了，
Just
这
5
是个很
minutes
难的
left.
事。哇，
David. He's a sharp little ball here. David.
我靠，
Now it's Isak. Oh, well played.
哈，你这当然这一点办法都没有
Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
啊，闹挺的球。
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. In Kapuyi. It's a good run down the left-hand side. That's good play.
哇，
And that's
一
it.
点办法没有。
Frustration,
哎
exasperation,
呀，那球那么空门呢，那是，
attacking
哎
perspective.
呀呀，
Other side.
空门呢，啊，掉了5分，烦死了。昨天踢他妈的输了5场还是4场，气死我，气死我了都。气死了！对，你好，直接给我送温暖。这谁？我没看着对谁？看手机。老二，哎呀，谁呀？不知道对不对？有点菜鸟让我踢爹，我操！爱传好完犊子，爱传踢的就烦，他妈后卫跟不上他速度，没一个速度快的，最多一个89字。哎呀，我操！这玩什么玩意儿啊？咋踢呢？防守反击。左边他都是防守，他这逼坚守啊，看来是不好踢啊。这样坚守不怕，给他干出来。不怕他坚守，就怕他不出来。防谁呢？谁他妈都没防，先防个贴个艾图奥吧，贴个艾图奥吧，再贴一个贝利，剩下的不管了，剩下他妈爱咋地咋地了。昨天我他妈还是14胜
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that.
今
The
天
stadium is
不
full
是
of
昨天
noise
呢，
and
前
energy.
天，我们昨天晚上连输了4场，老恶心，不是哗哗掉。
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very
好
special.
磨叽。
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
你现在炒菜你得看什么样的，哪有菜的？
So many, and always said that
你看
success
分是啥？
is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
How he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so
那个
far
没人
ahead
呐
of。everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so
Ayo.
unique too. The first centre forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever little late runs.
好球啊
He is for me the ideal teammate. The perfect blend of power, speed, athleticism, technique. Nobody, and I repeat nobody, comes
哎呦
close.
我靠！
Pele, the gold standard, head and shoulders.
出去呢？怎么出不去球呢？
Chance here to counter. Knocks it into space.
我靠，大哥！
Good running, strong and purposeful.
我靠，给的不是他。
That interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Lukaku delivers. Oh, what a climb!
反正给那球左右好奇怪。
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Isak demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's Pele! Now, who's going to be first to this? And if you have just joined us, still
Wow.
one goal.
他这么歪吗？
1-0 the score. Figo.
Wow.
And it's played in. Cleared away. And claimed it back swiftly. Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lukaku. De Paul. And it's Lukaku. Now, can they get him away? That's a shade optimistic. Lukaku is sporting a guilty look after that. Chance! Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Well, how's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
跟不上，对，根本没有对。好球。
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum is shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Now this could be a chance.
哇！
Now, what about a counter-attack? It's a pretty loose pass. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite.
哎，我他妈，我不是要射门的这球，哎，这球真不是射门，我是一个假设，结果真射出去了，这都是个很奇怪的一个问题。
Terrific header. He will be livid with himself. Ronaldinho. Looking for the run. Dink through. And he was quick to react. And here's Isak. And Capuyi.
哇，哈，这球好硬啊！
Eto making good progress on the right-hand side.
哇，
Calmly anticipates.
哇塞！
Ronaldinho. Pele looking to add to his goal.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
我靠，我他妈摁的，哎，这是什么就出来了？
And here's Isak. Isak expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Looking to play him in.
Wow.
Arsenal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Cruyff. Now it's Eto. Played in by Eto. And that should get the job done. Lukaku absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Probing pass.
传球总停球停得太稳了，哎，这种。
That's an imaginative pass.
守门员还不输，这不傻吗？
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that'll be the last out of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Arsenal head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. That gets things going.
哎，这个球怎么传出这样啊？
Couldn't squeeze it through. Bonucci, long ball looking to counter. And that's been won straight back. Mahrez going face to face with his great rival. Aims beyond the defence. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That's really well cleared. It's a really well measured ball. Mahrez going full steam down the flank. Mahrez. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bonucci. Well, that pass isn't the best. Bonucci cuts it out. De Paul. And this is Pele. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And smartly reclaimed. Lukaku did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. 60 minutes played. Witsel. And it's Mahrez. And he's managed to get free.
嚯，打不开吗？
Yaya Toure.
不至于。
Now it's Figo. Ronaldinho. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Pele. Eto'o.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
It's a good spell of possession, this. And Cruyff!
是门，你的直塞好。
Oh, just over.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 9, Figo. Number 18, Ronaldinho.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Pele. Number 7.
He won't be happy with that one.
Cruyff.
That's a cute
Number
ball.
22.
Oh, that's clever.
Eto'o.
And this is Luis Suarez. He decides to cross it.
哦，
Kanji gets good distance on it.
13, Zico. Number 32, Tevez. Number 14, Nedved.
gets rid in a hurry. That is lovely. Just eases him off the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Engages and forces him off the ball. Just about up to 75 minutes. Ball looks a good one. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Whoa!
That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Nedved.
Oh, really well played.
And he's running for Nedved!
这啥我
And that is wildly off target.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Tevez. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
哇哇
And here's Tevez. Nedved.
漏的好厉害！我靠，
They've got it again. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
漏的好厉害！
So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Now it's Insigne. Lucas Moura. And he's intervened well there.
哇哈！
Can he get it through? Witzel kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking for options for movement. He's a sharp little ball here.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Nice interception, well timed. Lorenzo Insigne. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
哇！
Shaped ball. Arsenal close now to seeing this one through to the end. Incapie promptly onto that, and that is that.
哇！
Now that looks a decent ball. He's having a shot!
我去，什么玩意儿？我操！
We thought it was over. It's
哎呀，好恶心！
And that is
什么玩意儿啊？
So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough.
知道吗？男人最大的一次失败是什么？不是没搞那场之前。
不打3进攻，打2进攻，还恶心。哦，是。啊，又是这种，又是这种，还真是打3进攻，还是打3进攻，还不能打2进攻。 回头再打2下。这干啥呢？这啥事儿啊？你那个球也不变，这啥呀？唉。
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Arsenal against Italy.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North
又
7.
干啥
An
呀？
undulating red and white wave.
又干
An
啥呀？
Arsenal
这
wave
又
which
干
envelops the team.
至于吗？哎呀！
So we're up and running.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it in the middle of the park, combining the roles of number 10, central midfielder, defensive midfielder. Sometimes he's even sweeper, so watch out for those late attacking runs from deep. And don't be surprised if he gets himself on the score sheet too.
Can he get on the end of this? He's had a shot! That's another chance! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Figo. Figo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Shevchenko. Italy looking to pass their way through. Oh, nice touch. Turns and goes back. Lukaku absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Now, can they get him away? Baggio is... It's Baggio! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time.
Oh, what has happened here? Witsel. He's gone forward.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mahrez gets into a good position. Italy trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. A nicely aimed pass. Knocks it into space. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Baggio. Now it's Rooney. Now it's Figo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Maldini can get it clear.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Thuram. Figo might just make this. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Figo. Tries to play it through. Roberto Baggio. Oh, that's neat. Stood up well to him there. Can he get it through? Vieira. And it's Rooney. Mateus. And here's Nedved. Oh, that was vital. Incapuyi.
Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Roberto Baggio. Rooney. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, he's burst through. Now it's Lukaku. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And he's there to get it away. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Rooney receives it in a wide position. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Akanji did well to emerge with the ball. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Aimed beyond the defence.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Lukaku. Oh, truly brave defending.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Great chance! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Italy are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Vigo has it in a wide position. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Vigo. Tries to pass it through, and he's picked out the run.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. He's chosen to go back, and it's hoisted clear.
61,052. Substitution for Arsenal.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's going to be another corner. Arsenal have their second corner now.
Number 13, Rodrigo de Paul. Substitution.
Nice interception, well timed. And now they can spring out of defence. Great defending, strong and determined. Yeah. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Opts for safety. Mahrez. Now it's Lukaku. That's a cute ball. And he's intervened well there. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Lovely pass, but can he get there? De Paul has it out wide and in space. Lam going vertical.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Hernes. Seedorf providing an outlet on that flank. He rises! And it's there! And they are cruising away. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's shifting through the gears here. De Paul. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Isak. Maldini cuts it out. And now the breakaway. Cannavaro. Now he's off and running. Seedorf. Brilliantly cut out. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's had it taken off him.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
De Paul. Isaac. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nedved gets into some space. Turan. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And it's Lam. Looking for the run. And he's picked it up out wide. And it's Lam. Seedorf could try cutting inside. Climbs up big!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The message is clear. None shall pass. And Mateus. And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Arsenal against Manchester United.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. This guy, Rafael van der Vaart, is someone who sometimes appears a bit of a street footballer, Jim.
Yeah, you can definitely see a lot of that in the way he plays. He seems yards ahead of anyone when it comes to finding space, Peter.
One of the greatest talents to roll off the Amsterdam production line, certainly.
No doubt about that.
Succumbs to the pressure. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post. It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
Now it's Lukaku. Costa Curta calmly anticipates.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Adams. Kimmich. That's a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And here's Owen. Lucas Moura. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Owen. Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. Adams. Manchester United were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Mahrez. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. That's been cut out, well played. Griezmann, a player who needs no introduction. Adams. That pass isn't the best. De Paul. And he's decided to go for it. Griezmann. It's Kimmich. Gilberto Silva. And it's Barella. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now who's going to be first to this? And here's Owen. Look at the space here. Hangs one, terrific header. Goal! Manchester United! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Pele. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Lucas Moura. Lucas Moura charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Van der Vaart. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Turns back here, probably the best option. Not the most accurate pass. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Van der Vaart. Now Gilberto Silva. Baresi. And it's Kimmich. Adams. Barella. Asensio did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Van der Vaart. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Our fan club members were
Well, obviously
celebrating their
things are
birthdays
not
today.
good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the second half gets underway.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Barella. Gilberto Silva. Now Costa Curta. Gilberto Silva. Now Costa Curta. And it's Kimmich. Tries to play it through. And that's a danger. And a chance! It's there! And this is getting better and better. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Lukaku. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Van der Vaart gets flagged offside. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Not the most convincing of passes. Adams chooses to go cross-field. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
60,810.
Can he get it through? Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And it's Barella. And this is Pele! And the shot's on here. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Owen! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Yes, ended up in no man's land. It's run loose here. And now they can spring out of defence. Baresi. And the keeper's got it again. Gilberto Silva. And the pass is intercepted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Costa Curta. Nicely spread. Griezmann has created one goal already. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Spread out to the left. De Paul looking to penetrate opposition lines. No, again there's no way through. Pass somewhat off target. Gilberto Silva. And once more he proves rigid and robust. De Paul. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Lucas Moura. Number 9, Lukaku. Number 13, Rodrigo de Paul. Number 10, Mahrez. Number 7, Edison. Coming on the field, number 14.
Out to the left it goes.
Number 13.
Now, can they get him away?
Jonathan David.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played,
Gonzalez.
well stopped.
Number 11.
Pedri.
Number 91.
Now Costa Curta.
Substitution in progress.
Strong running down that left flank. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Good running, strong and purposeful. Thinks about the shot. Pedri. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Now it's Sané. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's being urged to shoot. Backward it goes. And it's made its way to him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tries to pass it through. Now that's well seen too. Isaac. And the finish! And he's gone backward here. And that is that. Arsenal were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Can he get on the end of this? He's through here. He's free. He has got space. Pedri! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Can he finish? And that's caused a worry or two. And we have our very first corner. Quansah is there, and he can get that clear. Mahrez charging forward, the ball at his feet. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more...
And the finish! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's delivered all right! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Mbappe.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Can he get it through? Look at the space here. David!
That, Peter,
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Incapuyi. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Messi. Pedri threads one in. Mahrez. And it's Azar. That is a great pick out. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Opts for safety. Witsel. And he was quick to react. Pedri. So what can they make of this? That has been slung wide. And this is Messi. Messi!
that's just playing it safe and simple.
Nuno Mendes tries to pass it through. And here's Azar. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
David! Oh, it's played into the area. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Camavinga. Barella looking understandably energised after his goal. Now it's to Paul.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. Alexander-Arnold. Now Mbappe. Yehi. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Now it's come to nothing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's in a great position here. Aims beyond. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks...
And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break, all square. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we are back on real chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi, chance, surely! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Great chance! It's in! And again they hit the front. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Tries a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge, and he'll rise to it.
Now it's Mbappe. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Arsenal needing a change of fortune here. Pinches it off him. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good take, and is he in? Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. Driving on and making good progress. Lukaku has got himself a free kick. Mahrez is behind this one.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
Mahrez! Oh, how good is he? A finish right from the top draw. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Pedri. Knocks it into space. Akanji gets across to intercept that. Out towards the flank. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now it's David, and he's lost his man here. Lukaku. And that has been cleared.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Konsa makes the interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Bullish header! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Número 8.
Arsenal
Número 5.
take the lead.
Número 11.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it.
Número 9.
Now, can they hang
Número
on?
15.
Now it's
Número
Isak.
18.
He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a shot! Sticks it away! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's the keeper's ball. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Lewandowski. Witzel gets a foot in here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's David. Oh, well measured. He's got away. Decent chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Played into space. He can run onto that. David. It's a goal kick.
Se van a jugar 4 minutos de compensación.
Witzel picks it up from the goal kick. Incapuyi. Oh, this looks sharp. Mahrez. That's tidy. He has found the way through. Cleared without hesitation. And it's made its way to him. Oh, look at the space here. Now, who's going to be first to this? And the referee brings it to a close. Arsenal have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. David claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat.